we got this fancy box.
Ooh.
It's Goalz. Super fancy chocolate. So I got this box of super fancy chocolate from Goalz sent to us.
Yeah.
I believe Jennifer Lucas passed our information along to them, so I didn't reach out to them. They didn't reach out to me. This was like a third party.
That's pretty cool.
Initiated it to us. They initially sent it to the wrong address. They had to resend it out to us, so I really, really thank them and appreciate them for doing that.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do that. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Okay, so this is like a super duper fancy box. It's like super shiny inside. It is super fancy. Look at this.
Ooh. I like that box. I'm keeping that box.
Look at the presentation.
Ooh, that is fancy. Fancy Nancy.
Ooh la la, that's fancy for, wow. Look at that. The presentation of this is pretty cool. So let's get this off here.
It's like a garter belt.
Right.
You know you're opening something
Look at that.
good.
And it's magnetic. The box is magnetic.
Nice. Wow.
All right, so it looks like we have 3 flavors. Let me see if I can get them to where I can show the camera. Goalz, and there's 3 flavors. Pistachio, dark, and coconut. So dark chocolate.
Sea salt and dark coconut.
And pistachio.
Yes.
That's fancy.
That really is. Keto, paleo. You know what words? Keto, paleo, diabetic, vegan.
Come in some pretty cool packaging. I mean, this is ridiculously cool packaging. And there's all the stuff on the top. 3 pieces is a serving. Total carbs 12. I think it comes out to 1 net carb. And
it does use allulose as a sweetener.
And we'll put all the information up here so we're not reading this all out. But yeah, so let's...
Essentially, each package is 1 net carb per serving. So if you're doing total carbs, you might have to...
Adjust your day. All right, so where do you want to start?
Let's start with just the sea salt, because it should be, it should be plain. Just twist the top. There you go. Okay, that's a thing. What?
Some styrofoam in there.
Is it like a... Oh, well, there you go. Okay. Oh, that's cute. So each one is separated by a little paper disc. That is fancy. And they have cool, like, designs. And you can feel the salt on the back. It's sparkly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. They're very thin, but they are good. They have like a wafer snap.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good solid chocolate flavor. It is a salted chocolate, but it's not too salty. It's not obnoxious, which we've run into that before with other chocolates. These are good. Now, if you have a thing for chocolate and can't restrain yourself, do not order these, because this is good. Like, when I snapped into, I could imagine these refrigerated, and when I snap into 1, I would snap into 5. Like, this is very good. Very good.
I'm really impressed with that.
That is a solid chocolate. And it's good. It's a dark, but it's not too dark. It's not too cocoa-y where it starts to taste like dirt. It's not too salty where it tastes overwhelmingly like salt. That's some good stuff.
Let's do the dark coconut.
I could see me eating that whole container.
Oh, yeah. I think that's
in a sitting.
And it's a good thing that we're getting this out of the way, because we're going to be starting Triple B&E soon, and we're recording this ahead of time. But you'll see this long after we've started
Triple B&E.
Triple B&E, yeah. So
just know that when I have eaten the whole container, it was before we started the Triple B&E.
Yeah.
Oh.
Same presentation.
Yep. And this is the coconut one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So still fancy on the front. coconutty on the back. And they're all a dark chocolate, each one is.
That's good because I think there's the right amount of coconut to where you're not chewing for days.
So the chocolate is the same. There isn't a ton of coconut flavor. So if you're not a fan of coconut, you probably could still eat this without being disturbed. It doesn't have a whole lot of coconut flavor. It's not as good as the salted. It's missing an extra layer to its flavor. So even though it has the coconut flakes, it doesn't have a coconut flavor.
It's there, but it's kind of like in the distance.
It's very mild, very mild. So again, still a great chocolate. If I were to eat these 2 packages, I would start with the coconut one just to get it out of the way, and then I would eat the salt one and savor it.
And we'll see what the pistachio holds for us. Again, these are fancy. It's almost like you'd expect these to be like cologne.
Yeah.
They kind of look like cologne packages.
Yeah. Okay, so this one's pistachio. And as you can see, same design, fancy pants front, pistachio back.
Yeah.
How do you want your drink with a pistachio back?
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever had chocolate and pistachios before. Maybe I have. Mm-hmm. Not like this. I mix them in a bag like some chocolate chips and pistachios.
Mm-hmm. In the realm of flavorings, natural, not added. Pistachio actually has a very slightly stronger taste than coconut. It's very subtle. If you've eaten both raw, you can tell the difference. A dried coconut has less flavor than a solid pistachio. So for that reason, the pistachio is better than the coconut, only because you taste more of it.
It's almost a sweeter flavor to me. It's almost sweeter. I don't know, like the pistachio's adding that sweetness or what?
I don't know that it's sweeter. I still, so in order that I would eat them, the coconut first, get it out of the way. Pistachio second, pretty good. These salted chocolates, savor. You eat one with your cup of coffee, and then you wait and eat another one tomorrow. I mean, I could eat the whole thing in one sitting, but I would feel bad when they were gone.
Now, I'm not exactly sure of how much these cost.
Right.
So I'm going to look that up real quick. They sent me an invoice when they were sending these to me to our mail. So I saw what the invoice said, but I don't know if that's necessarily indicative of what costs. So at this point, I don't think I have any kind of discount codes, anything like that. We're definitely not an affiliate we're definitely not an affiliate. Like I said, we weren't even in contact with them until they sent me an email saying, hey, your stuff's on its way. I'm like, wait, what? What's happening?
Again, the sea salt version for me is the best flavor-wise. The pistachio is the runner-up, and then the coconut, which I'm surprised because I actually really like the taste of coconut. That's the third runner-up because it doesn't carry the flavor. It does carry the texture. It doesn't really carry the flavor.
All right, so looking at this, they sent us 3 flavors. They actually have, it looks like, 6 flavors. Mm-hmm. So they have the 3 that they sent to us. Mm-hmm. So that, again, that's the coconut, sea salt, and pistachio. Mm-hmm. They have an almond, a hazelnut, and just a dark chocolate. And it looks like you can get a 4-pack bundle, so 4 of these, your choice, for $43.89.
So that is a little over $10 per tube. Mm-hmm. How many is in each tube?
How many servings is in here? 9 servings.
So there are 9 discs.
No, 18 discs.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a serving is 3 discs.
Oh, okay.
9 servings, so 18 discs.
That's 9 times 3 is 27.
All right, yeah, 9 times 2. Yeah, we've said in the other videos I don't math good.
There are 27 discs in each package. So you're spending 50 cents a disc-ish. So you need to decide if that cost is worth it to you. Now, on the regular, we wouldn't spend that kind of money. We just wouldn't. But if it was a holiday or my birthday or something, I could go for
I mean, realistically,
4 packs of these.
if you knew these were in the cabinet, you didn't eat them all the time,
Then it would be
and
worth
you could just get 4 things of whatever flavor you like the best, or make like 2 and 2. So you didn't have to have the coconut, you didn't have to have the sea salt, or you didn't have to get whatever almond or whatever.
If you could show restraint, this would be something to buy and have. If you wouldn't just make yourself a cup of coffee and sit down and eat this whole thing like it was a roll of frickin' Oreos or like it was a box of Girl Scout cookies, like I would probably normally do. If you could not be that person, then this could be worth buying.
Yeah, I mean, so you just have to understand yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're buying these and you eat them all in one day. So if that's you, probably don't order it. We're extremely thankful that they sent these to us.
Yes, that was so generous.
And that's a sale right now. So I think normally the normal price is about $52 for 4 of these.
Yeah.
And this shipping is free, it says, at least right now, but I'll put links below. Like I said, we're not affiliates. I don't have a discount code. There's already a 16% savings on what's there already.
Right.
And so, yeah.
And they taste good.
I mean, they're high quality chocolates.
They are. They're very nice. Maybe this would be a Christmas gift for a family member, or maybe you're wanting a teacher appreciation gift or something like that.
You have, you have people in your life that are keto, low carb, vegan, whatever, and you're trying to find them something that's high quality. And realistically, it comes in a nice package.
Beautiful
packaging. This, realistically, this could be gift material. This is like,
I honestly, this would be something nice to send to somebody who's a chocolate lover. I mean, keto, not keto.
These are good chocolates all the way around.
This is a good chocolate. If you've got somebody in your family or a friend who is like a connoisseur of chocolates, this might be something to give them.
Someone maybe who's on the fence about keto or low carb, and you want to sneak something into them, you know what I mean? Like, hey, give this a try.
You can still be keto, but you can try chocolate.
I think birthday, I think we've probably said that,
anniversary, Christmas, that
wedding
kind of
gift,
thing.
Whatever.
Oh, that would be a good wedding gift. Wedding season's coming, but that would be a good wedding gift. Think about that. Your honeymoon. And
they just look fancy. You got a boss you're trying to kiss up to so you can get a promotion.
They do look fancy enough to give to your boss, but they're very good, actually.
You didn't come in on Tuesday, so you bring your boss a box of these on Wednesday, so you still have a boss.
I would 100% buy and keep the salted chocolates in the house if I could refrain.
I think you probably could, knowing the price. Because price is obviously
cheap.
Yeah. So price is obviously something of an issue. Anything that we review here, we always talk about price.
Right.
Because even though we understand that anything keto, marketed keto, low carb, any of that stuff is going to come at a premium, we still have to discuss the real world issue of the price.
Right. Because we're people too. We still have bills to pay. YouTube obviously ain't paying it. It's not like we have money to throw around. When we do buy something for ourselves, that cost comes directly out of our bank account. We need to figure out how we're going to cover things. We have bills just like everybody else. We've got kids. We've got a granddaughter. We've got the same problems, issues that everybody else has. So it's obviously super nice when somebody sends us something for free. Thank you again. We always talk about cost because we know we're not the only people in that boat. Recession, no recession, whatever. You got bills to pay. Who spends $50 on chocolate? But
$50 on chocolate, $5-6 on a little mini loaf of bread. There's these things add up in the keto world. We're talking about doing triple B&E, and we're primarily going to be eating steak, whether it's sirloin or whatever. We're still going to be trying to find the best deals we can because there's this kind of thing in our lives. There's what we, bacon and eggs and everything's expensive.
Right.
So, I mean, you have to discuss the price.
Right.
I think it would be doing a disservice to you, the viewer.
If we just said, get it.
Yeah, the people in our community, and we were like, oh yeah, 100% buy this, don't care. No, because that's not the way the world works. That's not the way we operate, because cost almost comes ahead of ingredients in some cases for us.
That's true.
I mean, it really is a sad state of affairs, but we have to look at ingredients. Are they clean? We have to look at cost. Is it prohibitively expensive for us?
Well,
availability, I mean.
And like, let's talk, not to get too far away, but how did we all get to where we are physically? Because bad food is cheap food.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right? So you can't exactly break that cycle 100% without realizing the cost that comes along with it. So yes, we teach you how to be able to have keto and afford it. We show you things that maybe you can't afford, and that happens.
But it doesn't can't afford most of the stuff.
Doesn't mean that it can't be something that you give as a gift for Christmas or on an anniversary or something like that, and you splurge once in a while. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to pay my electric bill this month because I bought some chocolate. That's ridiculous.
Because let's be 100% transparent here. I don't think we would, at our current state in our current YouTube lives, pay the money for this just to review it.
No.
I mean, thankfully, there are companies out there that do send us stuff and, for free.
Right.
No obligation to even make this video. They just send it to us for free. Obviously, they probably want us to make a video.
Right.
But they're sending us a product that we wouldn't actually probably try on our own because it's really expensive. I mean, it's just not something, we won't make, so to be fully transparent with YouTube and the way that it works, we wouldn't make the money back for this for like 8 or 9 months of making YouTube videos 2-3 times a week.
Right.
That's the total transparent truth. That's for our situation, for our subscriber count, our view counts. There are other YouTubers out there who are probably making much, much, much more, and that's totally fine. They're further ahead than us, and that's perfectly fine, and we would never compare ourselves to them. But the realistic idea that YouTube pays, if you're on YouTube, you're making decent money. It's pennies.
So the reality of what he's trying to say in a nice way is that on a good month he makes $100.
No, on a good month they make $23. 100%. No, full transparency on YouTube right now, I'm averaging for 28 days about $22 for 28 days. In 28 days, that's about 4 weeks. That's about 12 videos that take the time to record, edit, upload, do all the stuff, and then I'm engaging with the community, because first of all, community is the most important piece of that, because if it wasn't for community, I wouldn't be doing it for the money that is not really coming in.
Right. And the videos, the whole situation wasn't started to earn money in the first place anyway.
No, it was for accountability, community. Luckily, I've been able to find a lot of you and find other channels, like-minded channels that are doing amazing things. And we're so thankful to be a part of all of that. But I don't think a lot of YouTubers really talk about that. I think they skim over it, but it's kind of a taboo thing to talk about money. And I know there's a lot of YouTubers that, and let's talk, that's just what we make in YouTube. Right. Now, there is some affiliate money that we make, but it's not much better than that per month. Affiliate may bring us, there's months we don't make anything on affiliates. Because if people don't click and people don't buy, then nothing comes in. The same thing with YouTube. If you're not watching and we're not getting the views, we're not getting the money. So that's where YouTube is. So yeah, we do supplement with affiliate marketing and such. We have Google links out there, or not Google links. We have Amazon links out there. We have Perfect Keto, and there's a few others out there that we do put out there for people, because it costs money to make a channel, and we've been running in the red since we started, and we won't be running in the black for many years to come. So, but again, like I said, thankfully there are companies that will send stuff like this out to us so we can try, because if it wasn't for them sending it to us for free, we couldn't justify the cost of this.
Right. And so we don't want to ask you to do the same thing either. If this isn't in your price range, don't buy it.
100%. And that's why we show you a lot of these products and why we make these videos, because this stuff is extremely expensive. And I know you're walking by it in the stores, and I know you're wondering what it tastes like, and I know you're wondering, is this for us?
Right. And you're debating, do I want to drop $10 on this item? Do I want to spend $50 on this? Do I want to even spend $5 on that? Well, that's why we try it, because we're probably going to buy it anyway because we're curious people.
Yeah.
We're weirdos. We want to try it. And then we try it and we tell you this is terrible or this is wonderful or whatever. But we want to discuss the cost with you because we understand that financial complications of life happen, and you shouldn't be expected to drop $50 on chocolate. Now, maybe you and 3 of your good friends all want to chip in to buy it and try it. That's different. That might help. Maybe you want to surprise your wife on anniversary. Get her this as a gift. Sit down, make a hot tub, a bath full of water and some rose petals, and ta-da, chocolate.
What else will they fill it up with?
Bubbles.
You said water.
Bubbles. All bubbles.
Cobra bubbles?
Cobra bubbles.
If you know, you know.
Anyway, we got sidetracked here, but it would be a disservice to you if we didn't discuss the costs of how much this is. This is very expensive. This is definitely a luxury. It is very good, but it is a luxury. So keep that in mind. We're not trying to sell you on something that you can't afford anyway, because we can't afford it either. That's the reality. We would get no money from you buying any of this anyway. So it wouldn't benefit us in either way.
Right.
But it is good. This is good.
We like it.
I like it.
Chandra likes it. Chandra likes it. I know there's there was probably
bets on whether
anytime you click on one of our videos, there's going to be, well, she's not going to like that.
You know what though? I like chocolate. So as long as they don't mess it up,
Yeah.
I'll pretty much always like the chocolate.
Yeah.
But we've had a lot that they've messed up and just it's gone wrong. It hurts my feelings.
You don't even have feelings.
You're right, I don't.
Now, let us know. Have you tried this? Would you consider trying it knowing the cost?
Yeah.
You know, these are important questions. I mean, these are very important decisions that we make day to day in our lives on what products are going to warrant us opening our wallets.
Right.
100%. I mean,
well, and I would assume that this is a smaller company.
I have no idea.
I don't know. That would be something we would have to look into. But your dollars often decide whether or not companies live or die.
We've made videos on products that aren't around anymore.
That's true.
Products that we liked that aren't around anymore.
Right. That's very true. Like, share,
subscribe.
You remembered.
Look, mixing things up. You'll never know what you're going to get with us. I might say subscribe instead of her. Ooh. Freaky. Anyway, that's enough. Anyway,
we've talked for like an hour.
Anyway, thanks again so much for watching. We really do appreciate each and every one of you. And if you found value in the vehicle, if you found value in this video, again, like we said, like, share, subscribe. Let us know in the comments what you think. And we'll see you, that's right, you, next time.
Bye, everyone.